Hey, it's Bitty Penny. Welcome to my channel. Sorry I'm late. I was tired. I slept in. Overslept. I think overslept is a better way to describe it. I woke up on time and I was like, I'm just gonna get comfortable, roll over, and get a little more sleep. Well, here we are. I got my in her studio. It feels like forever since I got my last one, but I can't wait to read it and get inspired. I just like reading about different artists and their styles and their spaces. And it's just nice. It's really nice. So this is in her studio, Spaces and Stories of Creative Women. Very nice. Okay. Last night, we went to the orchestra and I took my sketchbook and sketched while we listened. So that was fun. It was really, really nice. And I want to paint this banner in, but sketched that. And then this is the stained glass. I also want to paint this too. And then I just sketched a row of people watching the orchestra. I forgot to bring sparkle hearts in here. I'll have to show y'all hers later. That's what happens when you wake up late. They also had a really cool labyrinth there. We got to walk the labyrinth. And there's some like prayers and then welcome to St. Matthew's Labyrinth. And it tells you a little bit, gives you like prayers again. And then here's a little information sheet about it. And then they had like a finger labyrinth, but they had one of these like really big that you walk. But these are really fun. And our whole family walked. It was really nice. Really, really nice. So we walked a labyrinth. And then some other mail came in. And this is what we're going to play with today. So I don't know if we'll play with this, but how timely that when we got back from the orchestra, this came in. This is from Global Land. That's what we're going to call them. And it's just the dies. I think they probably have stamps and stuff to go with it too, but it's musicians. And there's an orchestra person, an orchestra stand, saxophone, trumpet, violin, a rock star, a pianist, drummer, that looks like a hip hop guy, bass player or cello. That's cello. Another guitar player, another saxophone, and then a lot of notes. Isn't that cool? To do like silhouettes. Yeah, my family is full of musicians, so I thought I would get a lot of use out of this. And I can't fuss with that right now. I don't have patience. Okay, let me see what you guys, we're going to use these today. And we might use those musical notes. We'll just see. I need to make a bunch of birthday cards. But I got my very first ever Collage soup books. I just got 2. They've gone up in price. And I wanted the small ones because, especially this one, the Collage Soup snack size, my favorite. I wish, I need to reach out to her because I know she follows me on Instagram. Is it Emily Stone? Let me see. Yeah, Emily Stone. I need to reach out to her on Instagram and be like, hey, girlfriend, can we get some more snack size, please? Because as a card maker and someone who just works in a smaller format, this is about the right size. So look at these Don't these look so much like something I would like? Well, they are. Love them. And so you can get these on Amazon. This one's called Bravely Being Me. This one's a collaboration with Leslie Ackman, a guest collaborator. And then this one, Face It. Collage Soup Face It. And so this is the standard size. So, but I liked it because there were a lot of smaller, beautiful faces to work with. Some fun, funky, you know, just more paper dolls and stuff. The only thing is with some of these big ones, they're like really big. Like I honestly see myself using these little faces before I would use that really big one. But lovely, lovely. I will love these so much. This is very like masterboardy. Let's see. Let me bookmark that one. Let me say hi to everybody. Hello, Miss Vicky. How are you? I was giving everybody time to find the stream since I was late. Miss Linda Veal, I wrote you up a card this weekend. I wrote up some Happy Mail cards, and you were one of them, so you should be getting that this week. Hey, Sala. Can't say long. Well, it's good to see you, though. Okay, so I like that one. Let's keep going. Oh, I love that. I have got pens and markers and everything everywhere. You guys, in my dream, I was just having lived in the country, walked outside, and there were like 3 baby pigs. And I was like, what are you guys doing here? Then I turned the corner and there was a baby bear. And I was like, uh-oh, Mom can't be far. But I got to cuddle baby animals for a little while before their mom showed up. And as soon as the mama bear showed up, I got my kids inside the house. It's like, well, that was fun. You can have your baby back now. I don't have anything. I don't need a baby bear, so you take yours. Okay. So what I'm looking for is some inspiration for backgrounds. We're going to make some painted pages. I like that one too. Let's take that one as well. So I really bought this book for the faces. Like I'll want to use this side, but it's going to be hard to not use this side too. So we're going to make this side. That's what we're going to do today. And then I'm going to convert this sheet load into a 5x7. Aren't they fabulous, guys? And look at the paper dolls. This was obviously what I really wanted. Oh, I just love this book. Really like it a lot. Legs, heads, all people. So fun. I'm not fussy cutting that stuff out. I'll fussy cut those. Yeah, I'll fussy cut those, but I'm not fussy cutting those others. Oh, see, I'm totally going to want this page, not, but I love stars. So let's just do a couple because I'm already here late anyways. And we're going to convert the sheet load into a 5x7. Now we won't make like a whole sheet load of cards, I don't think, but because we've got to figure it out. We have to figure out the dimensions and stuff. Let's start by making this page. And this is the other one. And my Post-it does not want to stick to this paper. And then let's make, if we have time, let's make this page, which basically looks like a masterboard that's been painted and like stamped on and stuff. We're going to start with stripes. All right, let's do this. I hope everyone had a really nice weekend. Jason Downs, I hope you're doing well. I also wrote you a card this weekend. I'm sending you the Craft Roulette card. These are the Happy Mail I have going out. Look, I edited it. I put Zentangle on it. I think it's better now. I Zentangled these tiles, and then I just drew these little things there, but I think it's better. And I've already written in it. It's ready to go. Okay. Let's do 2 sheets, because that's all we have time for. All right, let's take a look at our inspiration piece again. Miss Vicki Reuter, how are you? I have your cowboy cards set to the side. I'm gonna have to, my printer is not working. I can only mail out single cards right now. I got a new printer and a new computer, and I still can't get it to work. So hold on a second. I gotta go get my watercolors. They're not in here. Okay, I'm back. We'll have to watch most on replay. Have to head out into the city around 6 this morning. Oh, wow. Yeah. She's probably gone. Let's see. Good morning, Miss Angie Downs. There's my watercolor. And let me show you this other. Show you what Sparkle Heart sketched. She's in the other room. I can't say it too loud. So she sketched along with me. And she did that stained glass. It was really cool. And then she did a view of the outside. So this is looking through the window outside. And then the tapestries that hung above the windows. And then her playing more with the stained glass and plants. And then look at her tree, you guys. And then she drew these little people. Isn't that awesome? We had such a nice time. Okay. Watercolor. Oh my goodness. It's gone everywhere. These magnets did not hold. I need to like glue the magnets on to these pans because the sticky doesn't sticky. Wow, that is a massive set. Massive set. Of dies? Yeah, for $7. I know. Isn't that awesome? You can get them on Amazon. They're like $7. Okay. Let's do this. First thing we're doing is stripes. Anybody can draw stripes. Let's see. And I always like the way stripy watercolor looks. Guess who doesn't have any water in here? Oh my gosh, I am not prepared. I'm so sorry. What an amateur. Let's see. It's because we had my water in another room. Put some in this little dish today. We're making games. Let me tell you what they are in case y'all want to do the same thing for trick-or-treaters this year. So we're gonna have, now Sparkle Heart came up with the names. We're gonna have tic-tac-boo. So we're gonna have a big tic-tac-toe game in our driveway. as well as a hopscotch. Halloween hop is what we're calling that one. And then what she and I made was a monster eyeball toss. So it's super cute. We created with cups and 2 Amazon boxes a super cute ball toss game. I'll have to take a picture of it and share it with you guys. I'll share it in my community or something. Super cute. So that's how we got crafty together this weekend. Sparkle Heart likes to craft. Miss Paula Rice, you're getting a card this week too. I won't show it to you. I don't want to spoil the surprise. I did 5 Happy Mail cards yesterday. I've been stacking up the envelopes of people who have been sending me cards and just went through and picked 5 right off the top. Okay, see, I don't have my Sumi ink in here either. It would be better if I was doing these black stripes in a permanent ink, like the Sumi ink, the calligraphy, Japanese calligraphy ink. But I'm not. I'm doing it in this, so we'll have to live with it. I'll just try not to go over it too much. All right, let's get another color. Keep going for this teal. Really like it. Miss Angie. Dun, 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 dun. Everybody's saying hello to each other. It's odd that the channel names don't show here at Biddy's. I think it's still normal everywhere, but I could be very wrong. I could very well be wrong. I don't know what y'all are seeing. I see like at Angie Downs dash MS 8LO. Is that not normal? And then I see at Card Times Ahead, at Linda Veal. Y'all are seeing something different? I don't know what's going on. I don't know. But I probably need to speed up if I'm going to make anything today. I cleaned my desk off this weekend, but you can't tell because it's a mess and messing me up. Sure, blame it on the desk. I know. Those books remind me of Bitty Penny art. Yeah, they're very Bitty Penny. I've been not getting them, Linda, because they're just too big. But once I saw that snack size, I was like, okay. And then I just couldn't resist the other one. But yeah, that's why I hadn't gotten them up to this point, because I just felt like they were too big for me to get very much use out of. Like my friend Dee Dee, she loves them. I think she has all of their books. But she works on big art, larger than I, collage, larger canvases. So it makes sense for her. But once I saw the snack size, I was like, oh, okay, okay. I can handle the snack size. Oh, good. We're going to get some feathering here. I think that'll be lovely. Let's get some more. Anybody can do this, right? You can totally do what I'm doing right now. I'm just drawing lines on paper. Nothing complicated about it, except for I don't have water to clean my brush. And this is a 1/2 inch brush, by the way, a 1/2 inch flat brush, which makes it even easier. That's too close to that other color. Let's not do that one. Let's get some orange up in here. John, did you see your Godzilla card? But I can't send your package yet because your package needs an envelope. I mean, it needs a label. So, still delayed, but your card's done. Got that part completed. Let's do that. This is very relaxing. I could just sit here and paint lines. Ran out of water. Kind of clean my brush off as I spray it in there. Okay. Ooh, good. I got some spritz on there. That's good. Let's get some really bright blue going on. And we'll see if we can case the sheet load into a 5x7 card. I know we can. How long it'll take, I'm not sure, but we can totally do it. Okay. I think now let's go back to our inspiration piece. And let's take a look. Take a look. Yeah, now we need to get like messy with it. So let's get messy with it. Just pour that out on there. Now, one of the things I adore about these watercolors is how they spread. So let me pick some colors here. And it won't matter because we're cutting this apart, so it's not going to matter what these blobs look like. Adding some green. These really spread when you go wet on wet. Now there's like when you put a whole, here I'll show you. If I put a whole swatch down like this of wet, of water, of wet, wow, of water, then pick a color. They'll start to spread a lot more. They're not moving on this paper because this paper is already painted. All right. Trust the process here. We needed it to get messy. Now this side's too clean. Tapping my dirty brush on it. There we go. Oh, brother. Did y'all enjoy the live with Debbie J on Saturday? I hope you did. Oh my goodness, Cordelia is our October baby. Let me tell you. Her and like her whole family. She let me know they were having an October birthday party. And it's like her son, all kinds of people in her family have October birthdays. Okay. Oh, now this side's too clean for me. Okay. I think that's going to work. I'm going to do a little more to it, but I need this to dry first. This not having water is really holding me back over here. Clean my brush a little. All right. Hello and hugs to you, Beth. I'm behind, but I'm going to get caught up. Sometimes I do good and staying caught up, and sometimes I don't. Really said I already given away the card that I thought I would send to Dr. Shub, so I need to make another. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you brought that up, Angie. He can't hear me right now. Please send cards to Dr. Shub. Here's what I'm going to do. If he gets enough cards, then I'm going to have him record a reaction video. He doesn't know any of this yet because I'm going to surprise him with the cards first. So November 13th is Dr. Shub's birthday. And that's my hubby. And you're probably like, why would I want to send your hubby a card? Well, because he supports this community by sharing me with you guys. Allowing me to follow my bliss. And he's just an overall awesome dude. So I think you might want to send him a birthday card. I just want to surprise him because, you know, here's the thing. You guys always send me cards, and then I display them all over the house. So I just thought it'd be really sweet if it wasn't me this time. Like all my birthday cards this year that y'all sent me, all the cards you send me, I display all over the house. But he doesn't ever have any. So I think it'd be really sweet if y'all send him a card. You don't have to send him anything else. Just send him a card. That's all. That's it. One forever stamp. He drove me to Paper Ganza. You know, he's here for the cause. And I'll have him record a video, a reaction video. If only you had some glue. I know, didn't Sparkle Art do such a good job? Husband has a doctor's appointment. Ah, for a skin check. I need to get something checked. a skin check myself. Ay, 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 ay. Hi, Noctopus. Megan, hey. How you doing? Megan K. I know her. No lollipop, but he's good there. He could get a barbecue lunch. Well, now we're talking, right, Vicky? That's funny. She's probably long gone, but maybe she'll come back and catch the replay. I'll tell her later. Nobody, for example, mine used to be Sala card times ahead, and now it's just the handle. Oh, I see. So it did change. I don't know why, but yeah, I see the same thing. Huh. Yeah, I see Linda Veal, 1204. Maybe that's her handle. Nobody, it's not at, it's not normal. No one else's channel is displaying chat this way. I'm not sure if it's anything you can set, but we can't. Oh. I don't know. I haven't changed any settings. It's just her channel that's doing that. It's normal everywhere else. Of course it is. Of course it is. Oh my gosh. I haven't changed anything that I know of. That's so weird. Oh, one thing though. I wish I could... It's so annoying that it always goes to like... Let me just change my chat filter to all messages. It's like, why do we have to do that all the time? I think the default for YouTube should be in a chat and a live that it should be all chat, and then if you want to just filter it to a top chat, you do that. I think it's the opposite of what it should be. Yes, he likes music, soccer. He likes green is his favorite color. He likes vintage. Like when I make vintage cards, those are his favorite. But he likes everything. That's actually one of the things that I liked about him first, was how open he was to everybody and everything. He finds joy in all of it. He has no problems finding joy. It's all fun to him. It's all good with him. And I was like, ooh, I like that. Aww. I'm glad you got to meet him, Jill. He's a nice person. He's a good person. All right. Look at this messy mess. I like it. We're going to cut it down. I still want some more layers, but what time is it? 6:16. I guess we'll just only do this one sheet today. We'll have to save the other one for another time. But I am going to layer this just a little bit more. All right. I see everyone's channel address too. Huh. I see at Jason Downs C4W. Okay, let's see. Okay, so there's that. Let's look at our inspiration piece and see what else we can do. So this is what we've got. Yeah, I want more black in mine. I want a stronger black. So I'm gonna make that happen. I might just use this black marker, this black alcohol marker. I don't love how it's covering up the grunge, but it's okay. Just go with me on this, you guys. It's a journey. And if we don't like it, at least we'll say we had fun. Well, I had fun. I don't know about you. And you can do yours differently. You can start with your black alcohol marker. That's how I would do it. If I were to make this again, and one day I might, I would start with the black alcohol marker and then add all the other stuff. Okay, but that's giving me the black design I wanted. Okay, so let's figure out, I'm sure this is pretty dirty. That means we're gonna glue it down on something. All right, let's figure out our card bases. I'm gonna start with a scrap piece of paper. That's just a copy weight piece of paper. Hi, Nikki Jane. And this is what I was thinking. The wrong trimmer. There's so many down here. It's ridiculous. Okay, let's get the Angie trimmer out. All right. So I'm going to cut this to 5.5 on the 11-inch side. Wait, first let's cut it to 7 because it's just more efficient that way. And then let's cut to 5.5. Okay, so these measure 7 by 5.5. I think we can get 2 out of, like, I was kind of dreaming about it this morning, wondering if I could get 2 5x7 cards out of one 8.5 by 11, making the sheet load this way. Okay, so this is 5.5. So if we did 1 1/4, that's not enough. Let's do 1.5. And 2. Turn. Let's do 1.5 and 2. Might have to change the measurements, but let's just check it. Let's just see what this ends up being. Too short. Way too short. Okay. That space right there can't be that wide because that took off an inch. See why I didn't make a 5x? I didn't want to figure it out. That took off an inch plus the folds. Okay, it's all right. That's why we're using this paper. Okay, let's score at an inch on each side. And then let's score at 1 1/4. I think that's the answer. Oh, I'm glad you're doing great. Bye, Jason. Have a great day at work. Oh, brother, this paper isn't, you know, wasn't made for this. Wasn't made for this kind of treatment. Just got to get the basic idea here. This one, I don't know if this one will stand up. Once it was made, I don't think that would really stand up. That won't work. Okay, well, what if we do the 1 1/4, and then let's score it. What if we score it? At 1 1/2 and 1 3/4. So just a little further in. 1 1/2, 1 3/4. Let's try that. I don't know if that gap makes it enough to stand up. This is, if we make them like this, then we'd probably have to use a piece on the back. Those aren't going to stand up very well. Is it 5 inches though? It's a little short. It's 4 1/2. So I guess it's a no-go. Let's go back to this one. This one, we scored at 2 and 1 1/2. Well, actually, it doesn't even look like I scored it at 1 1/2. It looks like I scored it at 2 and 1 5/8. That one was 1 1/2. Well, I guess that's not going to work. So much for turning it. What if you, okay, you make a craft roulette card today. I can figure out the measurements to make it a sheet load of 5 by 7 and let you know tomorrow. Angie, you're awesome. I didn't think it would be that hard. I was trying to get 2 from one. Here's the thing. I was trying to get 2 5 by 7s from one sheet of paper because I thought, oh my gosh, what if the sheet load is the answer for that? I think we could figure it out if we were using one sheet of paper and one card base, but I don't think we can do it like this. Now, I could be wrong. If you figure it out, let me know. She did the sheet load with a normal 8 1/2 by 8. Yeah, so I think I would have to start with more paper. I mean, yeah. All right, craft roulette was a Dutch door. It was a Dutch door. What else? I can't remember. I only got to watch a little bit. Let me look it up. Craft roulette. I don't have a lot of time. Let's see. Dutch Door Bird Feeder Colors, October and Polka Dots. Okie dokie. October, huh? Okay. Well, I bet we can find an October girly in here. Let's look for an October girly. This one's the one that has all the backgrounds I liked. Sorry. Not that one. It's on the back of that one. Oh, okay. Ooh, they're spooky. Too bad they don't go with the background we just made. They're definitely spooky. Can we make them work? No. Do we have time to make another one? No. But they're very spooky. When else am I ever going to use this? I mean, I'd probably just use the background. All right, let's see if we can find a background to go with those girlies. Ooh, I like her. I think I'm gonna have to go to my other papers, not in this book. I kind of go with this one. All right, kind of go with this one. Kind of. All right, for the Dutch door, I saw Mary's short this morning. And she showed all kinds, or it was last night, I don't know which one. She showed all kinds of Dutch doors. I'm thinking this could be a part of the Dutch door. Look at me fussy cutting with fussy cutting scissors. I bet this is at least 5 inches. And this looks like bird feeder colors to me, because those birds would be feeding in this, wouldn't they? Don't worry, we'll save that butterfly for another time. Okay, come here, you freaky little ladies. Gosh, I still don't think they match this background color-wise. Ooh, that's about right. Okay, let's see. That might have to be an A9. Well, Dutch door doesn't have to be a 5x7. Let me get a piece of paper. This is not the direction I was going, you guys. We had to pivot. We had to pivot today. Okie dokie. This is 5.5 by 8.5 card. How you doing, Flo? Nikki, you're packing and moving? Where are you moving to? Where are you going? We can do, let's do it. I'm going to have to cut this again. I'm going to glue it down first. That's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to cut my Dutch door to follow the flowers. Not today. I was deciding, you guys, the heavy pause was deciding if I was going to emboss. They might just lose the flowers, but hey, their flowers don't really match with my flowers anyways. So I'm okay with that. Yeah, I think this is gonna work. And then they'll go here. Oh man, what a weird card. Okay, where's John? He's not gonna believe this one. This was a desperation to make something. I don't know if I'll actually submit this one to Craft Relax. Oh my gosh. But we'll see. You trust the process. It'll end up being somebody's favorite. I don't know who, but somebody's going to like it because that's the way it goes. Because we all like different things. My scraper. Yeah, Nikki, moving is one of the most stressful things you can do in your life. So give yourself a lot of grace. You got this. One box at a time, girlfriend. One box at a time. You know what? This card is already going to be something special. So I'm just going to fold that over. It's not like it can hurt anything at this point. All right, now that that's glued down, you got it, Nikki Jane. Call a friend, call a family member, they'll come help. When I was young, I had like a little car. I always had small sporty cars, and I never had more than I could fit in my car in one day. I had to be able to, I had this rule with myself that I had to be able to move in one day by myself. I mean, I might have to make multiple trips, but I had a little hatchback. You'd be amazed what you could fit in a little hatchback. And let me tell you, one whole load was always art supplies. It was always art supplies with this one. Gosh, I just don't know if I can put those girls on this card, y'all. I know. I just don't know. I just don't know. Cleanest cut ever. Let's fold that over. Get a clean cut. Yeah, poor card base. Took a beating right there. That's okay. I think it'll be all right because we'll cover it. Oh, I'm dropping everything. Let's see if I can get that part cleaned up without cutting the rest of my card. Better, better, better. Not perfect, but better. Okay, see, I like this. Good morning, TR. Oh my gosh, but I don't know if I can handle these girls. What do y'all think? Should we keep shopping? Keep shopping. Let's see. It's October. So I was just looking for kind of like girls in costume, you know? Ooh, she's awesome. And now we're working with an A9 card. Sorry. Oh gosh, I love so many of these. Let's see. If I did a smaller card, maybe some of the smaller ones would work. I remember there was another one, her. What time is it? Ooh. I do think I like her better though. I don't think I could use these girls. If it doesn't feel right, it doesn't feel right. I don't know. Just gotta go with what feels right. This feels better. She's all dressed up for Halloween. TR, what you been making? What have you been working on? Do you still make sheet loads? Doing your mixed media thing? Do you art journal? How do you flex your creative muscle these days? Thinking about putting her in, and then when you open it, you see all of her. Which means I probably could have just left all of that in there and not fussy cut any of it out. I might glue it back on. I might glue it back together. I might. Yeah, I think that's going to work for me. Gotta move her over so I can fill in the space. Just missing a little bit right there. Don't know where that piece is. It's in shambles. That's okay, we can fill in with paint. I think this is what we're gonna do, you guys. Yeah, all right, let's do it. Let's just commit to it and make it happen. No time to delay. Biddy, it's not that weird. It's pretty girls with flowers. I don't know. It feels really weird to me, Flo. I don't know. It was too much. I couldn't handle it. I couldn't do it. I just can't do it, Captain. All right. Math done. For a 5x7. Oh my gosh, Angie. For a 5x7, hold on. Let me glue this down because this has glue all over it. And I'm going to read what you wrote. Oh gosh. Quick. Rip it up. It's crooked. Gotta get it straight. There we go. You know what's funny, Flo, is I think no matter what, it's just going to be a weird card. I think it's just going to be a little strange, which is, I think, what's fun about Halloween, making things for Halloween. They can be really strange. Okay, she says, for 5x7 sheet load adjustment, start with a 7x10, score at 2 1/4 and 3 1/2. Turn 2 1/4 and 3 1/2 again. Oh, okay. Yeah, we just can't do it out of a, we can't do 2 for the price of 1 sheet. That's what I was trying to do. We'll come back and do that. We'll come back and make that sheet load another time. There we go. We're going to have to fill in some gaps with a little bit of paint. This will be a very DD kind of way of doing it. Well, she wouldn't do it like this, but just putting the puzzle back together. There we go, all together again, except for over here. Oh, that piece goes right there. Oh, maybe I won't have to paint, which would be really good because it's so late. I don't have to paint. All right. I found all my pieces. The whole gang's together again. I have confirmed it's the envelope for a 5x7. I have made one. And my crafty advent plan. Aww. I am excited about crafty advents. Have y'all thought any more about it after our discussion the other day? Is anybody else going to make their own crafty advent this year? This poor side of the card. Right here. I've seen better days, like before I started working on it. Okay, let's turn it over and see what we are working with. Then we need polka dots. Okay. See, she's peeking out of the garden. It still needs paint. We'll just use marker. Bird feeder colors, Dutch door. I'm going to fill in with some black over here. And then I'm going to edge this with some black too. kind of hide that fussy cutting. This might be one of the strangest craft roulette cards I've ever made, but it's only might because I've actually made some really strange ones. There we go. Better. Much, much better. Okay, we'll work some polka dots in here. Trim this off. Tess, I'm having issues with my internet. Can anyone see me? I see you. Good morning, Bertha. We stumbled our ways, or I stumbled my way into a craft roulette card this morning. The only thing you missed is we also made a background page. This one. Ooh, I could back this with this. It's not polka dots. I know. But it would make that door stronger. That Dutch door. Let's put this down here like this. Make sure it's straight and even down at the bottom. I'm going to fold this over and I'm going to trace and cut. As soon as I find a pencil. Dun, 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 dun. Maddie, how's it going? Okay, we got to add polka dots, which might just end up being splatter. Splatter counts, right? Yay, we ended up using our paper. Awesome. And you might be wondering, where is somebody going to write in that card? Well, I don't know. You think somebody would even send this card? No, I'm just teasing. They can write on the mixed media paper, or they can write on the back. I like it. It is weird, but I still like it. The theme was October, you know. Hopefully I won't be the only one who puts in a weird card. It's kind of fun because it's not like overtly Halloween-y, but it is. There we go. And see, that'll go right there. All right, let's glue that down. We're going to splatter this next. Trust me, you will not be. Oh, good. Everybody put in a weird card, so I feel better. No, I'm just teasing. But do submit a card to Craft Roulette. It does not need to be weird. I'll stand in that corner alone. I showed Sparkle Heart a card yesterday. She's like, I like it. And I was like, you mean it's not too weird? She's like, I mean, it's all weird, but I like it. I was like, oh, okay. I'll take that. I'm coming back in to fill in the gap here. I glued it too close there. It's all right. We're going to make it work. And we still have all of that left over. That worked out. Oh man, I gotta cut around those flowers again. I kind of like the outline, but no, we're gonna cut around it. And what I don't get, I'll do in black ink again. What time is it? Okay. I am running late, you guys. Also made a 5x7 sheet load. Also made the 5x7 sheet load adjusted to be landscape from a 5x12 piece. You could get 2 from a 12x12. Oh, that's cool. I was thinking about you yesterday, Angie, because you were like, oh, you can cut your... You were telling me how to cut the watercolor paper down the other day. And I thought of it when I was making these cards I was making yesterday. Okay, we're just going to have to get the black marker out because I don't feel like I'm doing a very good job here. Third time's not the charm, turns out. All right, next thing we got a splatter. And I do want to add a sentiment. The nib of this marker has seen better days. Which makes it perfect for this. Outline some of this as well. There we go. It just kind of helps hide some fussy cutting errors or awkwardness, fussy cutting awkwardness if you outline it. One more spot right there. Okie dokie. Splatter. Splatter is going to be our polka dots. I have to really score this card. Convince it that it's supposed to lay flat. Nice. Y'all can't see it, but it is nice. She's like peeking through the garden. All right, let's polka dot it up. I think I'll just use a little round brush and dot some dots on it. You like that image? See? Awesome. Thanks, Caroline. hear you, bird. All right. I picked the one thing that doesn't want to come out of the bottle. Well, you guys, I hope you had fun today. That was a whole adventure. That's for sure. Those are my polka dots. I think that'll work for me. Good. Can't forget the inside. There we go. Alrighty. What a trip, huh? Even for me, that was quite the trip. Miss Paula, you gotta go? Oh, wait, what? Bitty Penny, sorry for asking for opinion. Wait, you can ask for opinions in my chat. I don't mind. Miss Linda. So Caroline, oh, hi, Norma. Caroline is My Crafty Adventures. Just kind of smoothing those out a little bit. Okay, last thing, a sentiment real quick like. I've been playing with my new stamps from Desiree. Haunted Greetings. There is no beauty without some strangeness. Edgar Allan Poe. That could totally work. And then we could put Haunted Greetings on the inside or something if we wanted to. But I think I'm just going to put this on there. And then I have to run like lightning. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Don't forget to submit. I know. I'm not going to be able to do that right now. I don't think. I need to go. I'm never here this late. There is no beauty without some strangeness. Edgar Allan Poe. I think that's perfect. Desiree always has the best sentiments and stuff. I love the way she draws her fonts and things that she uses, all of that. This is kind of a thin paper, so I just decided to fold it back on itself and double it up. Why not? Glue it together. Did you see Cool Johnny's question? I didn't. I didn't realize he was back. Biddy, how do you spell Dr. Shub's first name? O-M-A-R-I. Where's my poem folder? I found it. We're going to pop that one right there. I want to hit it with a little bit of blue. I don't know why, but I do. So kind of like clouds. I think it's because there was a blue flower I'm covering up. Yeah, like it with the blue. Okay, we did it. I have a craft roulette card. It's an A9. Cool, Johnny. I'm glad you made it back for the super weird card, but I like it. It was going to be even weirder. Look at what it could have been. No, 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 no. This is better. I mean, I'd be happy to get this card. It's wild, but I like it. If I had more time, she could be holding something in her hand. But I don't have time for that. I'm thinking it'd be cool to have like a big flower that she's holding or something like that. Bird in the hand's worth two in the bush. Could put a bird in her hand. Well, that's the card for today, you guys. And we made some painted papers and took a wild ride. Thanks, Kat. You know what else could have been polka dots, you guys? Pearls. Pearls could have really been our polka dots, I think. Don't y'all think? I think so. Those are little fussy cutting scissors. I know. These are really great, though. These are uniquely creatives. I really like them. Yeah, I think these could also work as polka dots. I'm going to get fired if I don't get out of here, you guys. Get fired. Let's see. Looking for my picker-upper. Yeah, got all kinds of polka dots. Let's put this one up here. Okay. Love that quote. So true. Yeah. I know. I actually use the fussy cutting scissors. Can you believe it? I do really like those, actually. Come back here. All right. Do I get y'all's permission to submit? I think it's going to work. Well, I'm going to cover up that one with this. All right. I've got polka dots, bird feeder colors, a Dutch door, and October. October. Oh my gosh, thanks for hanging out on this wild train over here. Going on the ride. But I like the way it came out. I hope you enjoyed it. You can go out and make much more normal cards today and have fun with that. And definitely submit to Craft Roulette. If you're a member, you still have time. If you're public, you can do it next week. If you're not a member, you can just mark your calendar to do it next week, because non-members, the time has passed for non-members. Or you can become a member and then you get that benefit of submitting late, which obviously I need. I'm so glad that's a perk of membership. I'm a member anyways, but it's a nice little perk. You too, Miss Bertha. Miss Bertha, I have a card going out to you as well. I hope you like it. I think you're going to love it. So I hope you guys have a great day. Miss Nikki Jane, enjoy that move. And to everyone else, I hope you all have a super wonderful day. And I will see you. Hold on. Let me check my calendar. Whoa. Almost caused a craft lunch. Oh my gosh, it's 7:08. I am crazy. Yeah, I'll see you on Thursday. Thursday. All right. Bye, everyone.